Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students, and welcome back to class. Before we are going to discuss the topic for today's lesson, do you still remember the topic we learned on our previous meeting? Yes, it is about recommendation. So please watch the previous material in this channel if you haven't. Kalau yang belum mempelajari tentang materi sebelumnya bisa dicek di channel sini ya. Okay, now on today's lesson, we are going to learn about grammatical rules, which is tenses. Specifically about perfect tense. Jadi hari ini kita akan belajar tentang grammar ya. Now, I guess you already know that English has 16 tenses and di antara 16 itu kalian sudah mempelajari beberapa ya di kelas-kelas sebelumnya, di tahun-tahun sebelumnya. And on this semester, we are going to discuss about past perfect tense, present perfect tense, and also future perfect tense. In this occasion, we are going to learn and try to know about past perfect tense. What is past perfect tense and how does it works? And what is the function of past perfect tense in our daily life? So, one of the function of past perfect tense is if you want to talk about two or more things in the past and show which of those happened first. Jadi kalau misalkan kamu mau membicarakan tentang dua atau lebih kejadian yang terjadi di masa lalu dan ingin menunjukkan yang mana yang terjadi duluan di antara hal tersebut. Jadi fungsi past perfect tense ini untuk menjelaskan kejadian yang lebih dulu terjadi di masa lalu. And past perfect tense can also be used to show something that finished in the past time aside from past tense. Jadi bukan cuma past tense yang bisa menunjukkan kejadian di masa lalu ya, tapi past perfect tense juga. Hanya saja yang membedakan past perfect tense ini adalah kejadian yang terjadi duluan di antara kejadian di masa lalu. Seperti itu. Oke, untuk memahaminya kita akan belajar lebih lanjut lagi. So now, let's see the illustration. This is a timeline which shows 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and now, which is 10 a.m. Jadi di sini ada timeline yang menunjukkan bahwa sekarang ini, saat ini adalah jam 10 pagi. Dan ada dua kejadian di pagi tersebut ya, di jam 7 dan juga jam 8. Kejadiannya itu yang pertama, I went to school at 7 a.m. and my brother fell down the stairs at 8 a.m. Jadi sebelum jam 10 nih, di jam 7 aku sudah berangkat ke sekolah dan di jam 8 ada kejadian bahwa saudara laki-lakiku jatuh dari tangga. Nah, if you want to combine these sentences into one using past perfect tense and past tense, it would be like this. Jadi kalau misalkan mau dikombinasikan menjadi satu kalimat menggunakan past perfect dan past tense, itu akan seperti ini ya. Jadi I had gone to school when my brother fell down the stairs. Aku sudah pergi ke sekolah ketika saudara laki-lakiku jatuh dari tangga. Okay, the red one here itu menunjukkan past perfect tense. Dan when my brother fell down the stairs itu merupakan past tense ya. Bisa dilihat di sini I went to school at 7 a.m. itu berarti kan lebih dulu kan. Saya berangkat ke sekolah lebih dulu daripada kakaknya yang jatuh itu dari tangga. Nah, itu menunjukkan past perfect tense ya, yang mana ada had plus verb 3. Sedangkan kalau yang past tense, my brother fell down the stairs, itu subject plus verb 2. Okay, now let's take a look this dialogue first. I'm sorry you couldn't come to the play with me last night, Nina. I'm sorry too, Aldo, but I had already made other arrangement before you invited me. I know, but if you had been able to come, you would have enjoyed it very much. Was it a good play? Yes, it was a good play, but there is another reason why you would have enjoyed yourself. Why would I have enjoyed myself then? Because it was so funny. But it wasn't comedy, was it? I thought that they had decided to do a drama. That's right. They had decided to do a serious drama, and they did a drama, but they hadn't prepared the play properly. And so it became funny? Yes, I laughed till I cried. Until I saw that play last night, I hadn't realized that a serious drama could be so amusing. Oh, please tell me all about it, Aldo. What happened? At the beginning of the play, there was nobody on the stage. Then, one of the actors entered and sat on a chair. Oh, please, Aldo, don't laugh. Tell me what happened. Well, he had just sat down when someone knocked at the door. He turned around and the chair broke. Oh dear, and by that time he hadn't spoke a word, I suppose. No, everybody laughed. It was a wonderful play though. It must be. Oke, jadi di dialog ini tentang Nina dan Aldo ya. Di sini situasinya Aldo pernah mengajak Nina untuk menonton drama ya, teater drama sebetulnya. Okay, now let's see some sentences yang merupakan past perfect tense di dalam dialog tadi ya. Okay, let's see here. I had already made other arrangement before you invited me. Nah, sudah jelas ya, I had already made other arrangements. Aku sudah membuat janji before you invited me, sebelum kamu mengajakku atau mengundangku untuk menonton tadi ya. Nah, I had already made other arrangement ini menunjukkan past perfectnya. Sedangkan before you invited me itu kejadian di masa lalu yang lain ya, berarti past tense-nya. Begitu pula dengan contoh lainnya, yaitu if you had been able to come, you would have enjoyed it very much. If you had been able to come, you would have enjoyed it very much. Itu menunjukkan past perfect. Sama halnya dengan I thought that they had decided to do a drama. They had decided to do a drama. Ya, subject they plus had and decided. Verb 3. Semua juga sama ya. Yang selanjutnya kalian bisa baca sendiri dan identify the sentence with yourself. Bagaimana sentences ini bisa menunjukkan past perfect. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, pattern of past perfect tense. Bagaimana cara membuat past perfect tense ya? Formulanya yaitu subject plus had plus verb 3 plus object or complement. Jadi ada subject ya seperti biasa plus had and verb 3 ya, pakainya verb 3 dan juga tentu saja kalau ada objek atau komplementnya. Jadi kalian bisa lihat di contoh sentences di slide sebelumnya dan bandingkan dan identify menggunakan formula ini. Untuk past perfect tense apapun subjeknya akan diikuti dengan had plus verb 3. Jadi mau I, you, they, we, she, he, and it itu akan diikuti dengan had plus verb 3. Ini untuk membuat kalimat positif. Untuk membuat kalimat negatif juga sama, hanya saja ada tambahan not ya. Jadi subject plus had not or hadn't plus verb 3. Dan untuk membuat kalimat interrogatif hanya menempatkan had di depannya seperti biasa, seperti kalimat interrogatif lainnya. Jadi had plus subject plus verb 3. Contohnya untuk interrogative sentence, ambil dari contoh sentence di dialog sebelumnya ya. Had you realized a drama play could be amusing? Or had they decided to do a serious drama? Apakah kamu telah menyadari kalau sebuah teater drama itu yang bergenre drama ya, atau slice of life could be amusing, bisa menarik gitu ya. Ataupun had they decided to do a serious drama, apakah mereka sudah menentukan kalau mereka akan melakukan sebuah drama yang serius ya, bukan genrenya serius gitu maksudnya. Okay. Now let's practice by analyze this illustrated timeline ya. Kita latihan dulu, lihat timeline yang tersedia di sini. Okay. At present time, which is 10 p.m., you can see now 10 p.m. There are two events that happened this morning at 8:15 a.m. and at 8:30 a.m. Nah, kejadian di jam 8.15 itu, the teacher started the lesson. Dan yang kedua yaitu I arrived at class. Nah, coba kalian identifikasi ya dua kejadian ini dan jadikan satu sentensi seperti yang telah dijelaskan sebelumnya, yaitu memakai perfect tense and past tense. You could pause this video first and try to make your own sentence. Okay, let's see here. The sentences, there are two sentences that had been made, which is when I arrived at class, the teacher had started the lesson, or the teacher had started the lesson when I arrived at class. Nah, kejadian yang pertama itu kan di jam 8.15, yang mana the teacher started the lesson. Jadi bagaimana rumus dari past perfectnya? Subject plus had plus verb 3 ya. Situ berarti the teacher had started the lesson. Nah, kalian bisa pakai yang kalimat atas atau kalimat yang bawah. Sama saja. Kan when I arrive at class, ketika saya sampai di kelas, the teacher had started the lesson. Gurunya sudah memulai pelajaran. Tetap kan, walaupun kalimat past perfectnya ada di belakang, the teacher had started the lesson, yaitu tetap lihat konteks kejadiannya. Waktu dia datang ke kelas, gurunya sudah memulai pelajaran. Jadi kan yang terjadi duluan itu ini ya, KBM-nya, pengajaran di kelasnya itu. Kalau di contoh yang kedua, the teacher had started the lesson when I arrived at class. Gurunya sudah memulai pelajaran ketika saya datang ke kelas. Seperti itu. Tetap ya, berarti bisa dilihat dari pattern of the sentence. Seperti itu. Bisa dimengerti? Kalau belum bisa dimengerti, kalian bisa mengulangi video ini, atau kalian bisa mencari referensi dari sumber-sumber yang lain seperti Google ataupun channel lainnya. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you understood what we have discussed this morning. See you in the next week. See you in the next meeting, I mean. Thank you.